How to train a horse to leg yield. A leg yield is when the horse moves forward and sideways at the same time. They do this by crossing his outside legs over his inside legs. The horse's back remains straight and his neck is slightly bent to the opposite direction that he is going. Some tools that will help you are some spurs and a whip. Meet Oki. This is the horse I will be teaching you how to leg yield on. The first step to leg yielding is to do it from the ground. Leg yielding requires a lot of balance, and with an unbalanced horse, it can make it very difficult with a rider. To do it from the ground, take the handle of your whip and press it into your horse's side, right next to the girth, because that's where your leg would be to tell the horse to leg yield. Press harder and harder until your horse moves sideways. Also remember to hang on to the reins while you're doing this. That controls the horse's speed and direction. Finally, when your horse has mastered it from the ground, you're ready to get on and do it at a walk. Where you position your leg when you ask for a leg yield is very important. Your foot should be right next to the girth when asking. If you put your foot too far back, that asks the horse to canter, which is not what you want. Leg yielding might not be as simple as you think. There's a lot of things you have to keep in mind. Things like your horse's speed, your horse's straightness, your posture, how much bend there is in the horse's neck. It's things like these that you have to keep in mind. A common problem horses have with leg yielding is leading too much with their shoulders, just like shown here. That's why it's very important to keep the horse straight. How you would fix this is doing half halts. A half halt is when you do quick tugs with one rein. This slows down the shoulders and straightens out your horse. Another common problem with the leg yield is that your horse moves sideways but not forward. This is quickly fixed by just kicking with both legs and urging your horse forward. To make sure that your horse is listening to you, change the direction of your leg yield at random times. Next is trotting. It'll either be easier for your horse to leg yield at the trot or much harder. Leg yielding at the trot is just the same as the walk, except much more bumpier for you, and it's also easier for your horse to lose control by speeding up because he gets unbalanced. Something to keep in mind is that leg yielding requires a lot of flexibility. Sometimes your horse cannot cross his front legs or hind legs just because he is not flexible. After doing many leg yields, it's a good idea to give your horse a chance to stretch. Let your horse trot at whatever speed he feels comfortable, and let him stretch his head down and low. Probably the hardest time to get the leg yield is at the canter. And as you can see me here, I could probably work on it a little more too.